Hello, welcome back. I'm Miniature Mike, and this time we're doing a little different video. I wanted to, since I've done a bunch of videos already, I want to show my collection of Star Wars miniatures that I've been putting together over the years, and show you kind of how I organized them, what I got, and share some cool things with you that you guys may not have seen before. So, yeah, so it kind of takes over these three tables here. Got all my cards and maps in here. And then I have three different containers just full of minis organized different ways. I'll put them in a second, but over here, here's some new characters I just got. Nagasato I'm most excited about, Wolf Sazin, Panaka, Mission Vow, and then my last, the original Kyle Katarn, which is pretty exciting. So I'll be putting these guys in a second, but yeah, let's do a quick, I just want to do a quick rundown so you guys can get a sense of what I have. And I'm pretty close to my goals to try to 100%. I'm at like 90 right now. I'm missing about, I think I'm still missing about 85 characters or so. Most of them are very rare. It'll be tricky. I'll get there eventually. So how I have it organized here, I've got all my clones just mixed in. I have all my non-clones for Republic here. Got some of the bigger characters. And then this entire row is where I keep all of my rares and looks like my unique characters, I should say. Try to keep them somewhat organized. Jedi, and then maybe down here is just some of the non-Jedi, but it's a little disorganized right now. So that's where I keep these guys. My Republic is all on top. And then right here is where I keep all my unique rebels, and there's quite a few of them. I've done pretty good on those ones. Got all the Chewbacca's in this area. Han Solo's, missing a few of those guys. And then I think I have all the Lukes. If I might be missing one. I think I am missing one or two, but got all my Luke Skywalkers down here, but it's a good one. So the thing I like about these lids is these containers is you can put the lid on right here. It locks in place with these, and then you can take it off, and then you have the bigger storage compartment down here. So in bottom, this is where I keep a lot of my huge characters. On this particular one, I got a couple X-Wing Viper droids, a few different ATSTs, those separatist big ones, a couple of Snowspeeders, Luke Snowspeeder. So yeah, mostly just the huge characters are going down here. And that is box number one. So I'll put the lid back on this one. Really like these, very sturdy, very strong. Can do a lot of good stuff with them. This next box is my fringe characters. So we have all the fringe non-unique characters in here, just so many. So finding them can be a pain sometimes, but I try to do my best to organize. I have my mini base characters in here. So people like Jawas, various droids, mouse droids, and so forth, assassin droid, astro droids. And then in this over here on the side, I have all my unique bounty hunters. As you can see, got like Jango Fett bounty hunter, one of the coolest sculpts. I got the original Boba Fett, just several Boba Fetts in there, just all the classic Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters, plus a couple extra, all their different versions. You can see all three, basically all three IG-88s, Forloms, Bosks, you name it. So got all those guys. And then these are all my non-bounty hunters. I figured for Fringe, that was the best way to separate it at this point for myself. Lots of interesting variety of characters in here. So yeah, I've got a lot of them. Still missing quite a few, especially a lot of KOTOR characters. It's the one set I'm missing a ton of, but let's take a look underneath what we got going on down here. So I'm using this storage compartment with some smaller containers for the small factions. So I got all my Yuuzhan Vong in here. Got basically everybody that I want to collect. Don't need any more. Maybe a few more advanced scouts, but that's about it. Here, some overflow for huge characters. Got Luke's Landspeeder. Just one of the guys on Tauntaun. My Mandalorians in here. You can see Mandalore, the Ultimate, which is kind of fun. I am still missing Mandalore, the Indomitable, and the Basilisk War Droid. I think that's it. So I'm almost done with Mandalorians. Pick up a couple other characters too. Here's my New Republic characters. New Republic's mostly unique characters at this point. So I got most of them. I think almost all of them. Down here is my unique characters for Separatists. You can see the Grievuses in there, some of the Ventresses. Missing just a few. Almost collected all those guys. In here we got my Old Republic characters. A lot of non-unique Old Republic characters. I'm probably missing most of the unique Old Republic ones. I got a couple, but yeah, still working on that. Here's my Separatist droids, just all throughout, as you can kind of tell. Yeah, a lot of good ones. Separatists always been my favorite team, for no particular reason. I just like the big droids that they have that are kind of fun. Here's all the Rebel non-unique characters. You can kind of get a quick view of what's in there. Got all sorts of variety. So that's this whole entire box. So I'm going to stick these back in. I think in total, I have about 1,300 characters almost total. And then of all the individual characters that you can collect, I think there was about 800 total. Like I said, I'm missing about 85, and most of them are the very rares. And we'll see how long it takes to get those, but it'll take some time, obviously. So gotta put this one on top. Let's take a look at my last box, and then I'll show you my card box and maps. I got a cool surprise in there. Let's move this one over, slide this one over to me, and take a look. So this one, we got some Sith and Empire going on. So here's all my Empire troopers, lots of different troopers. And then here's the non-troopers. You know, you got guards, Force users, knights, Ragnos, all those extra characters. And then the unique characters are in this bin. So my Darth Vaders, Palpatines, and then like Imperial officers are more down here, sort of. So got those characters here. Here's some overflow for huge characters. Got the original Jabba. Stinks in the game, but he's a cool mini and he's kind of hard to find-ish. Yeah, Palpatine on throne. He's crazy, as you're probably aware. And then down here we got my Sith. So here's the Sith non-uniques. And then here's all my Sith unique characters. So this particular bin is worth quite a lot of money. Because Sith Lords are pretty expensive, so little pricey. So I'm definitely keep very good track of these. But I got most of the Sith Lords. I'm still missing a couple, like Darth Sion, Darth Nil. It's pretty much it. Darth Sion is stupid expensive, so we'll see how that goes. Here's where I keep a lot of my large characters and just some of the extra huge ones. Yes, Hellfire Droid. I just got the Rancor recently. He's a fun one, hard to find. And then, yeah, just you name it, all sorts of huge characters. The Dejark characters, Arena characters. I got my 3 B3 battle droids. B3 is one of my favorite units in the whole game. And a bunch of speeder bikes as well. So, got a good variety of huge characters. Just mixing them in here. I try to not have too many duplicates. I only duplicate things I really like. Mostly, I'm just trying 100% or work on that goal. And then here and there, I'll keep some extra characters depending on what I want to do. So that's my last box. And then here is my card box. I have the original Revenge of the Sith starter game box. This is where I keep all my maps. I'm not going to pull them out, but got a bunch of dice, containers to hold damage counters, force points, you name it. I guess I might as well open it up. So yeah, this is where I keep all my counters, little containers that are color coded. Here's my string that I used for, showing range, line of sight, so forth. Bunch of maps, cards, you name it. And then here's where I keep all my cards. So this is kind of cool. I'll put a link to the 3D prints in the below. You should be able to have a link to that, where I think in Thingiverse, that's where I keep the models for all these containers. So I'll pull one out. So here's Rebels, for example. So I 3D printed all of these containers with the symbol on top and then the color for the faction. So here's Rebels. And for example, yeah, here's where I keep all the Rebel cards. Just kind of flip through them. Won't go too much detail, but I separate them by non-uniques. And then after you get past the blue barrier, then that's where you get all the unique characters. R2-D2, Leia, you name it, Master Coda, and so forth. looks like one of my cards is out of, oh yeah, I don't do it, here's Luke Skywalker, get up. I don't do it by cost. I try to keep them organized by type of character. So here's Rebels. I have my 2 boxes for Fringe with the Fringe symbol on top and the color Empire, Separatists, Republic. Their symbol ended up a little smaller, but it's fine. New Republic, Old Republic. They're gold. That ended up being the best color for them. Sith orange, Yuuzhan Vong, and then Mandalorian. So these ones are a little more sparse, kind of missing some characters. But these minor factions tend to not require very many characters. So, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show the sets, show all the characters I have, just kind of what my collection looks like in general. If you have questions or comments, please, please feel free to let me know. I'm happy to talk about my collection. It's, growing little by little here and there, just kind of looking online, trying to find good deals for different types of characters. I have characters to sell and trade, but like I mentioned, I'm just interested in trying to 100% at this point, and I'm getting there. Not quite there yet. Got some work to do, but getting pretty close, and it's fun. It's been a lot of fun to collect these, and with these 3D prints, if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link to where I put them all in Thingiverse, and they're open to download. So if you guys are interested, if you have 3D printing, I really, really like these containers. So I designed them, have a 3D printer over there, as you can see. And put them all out here. I don't think I'll need any more for myself, just because based on how many cards I need left, it's really only like maybe 100 minis, and they'll fill up easy. But anyways, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your feedback about the collection I have, and please let me know. I'd love to hear it. So anyway, until next time, have a good one.